All right, today we are doing the updated Marvel Rivals tier list. I just did a Marvel Rivals tier list on skill, like based on skill, and now I'm going to do an official Season 2 Marvel Rivals tier list. This should be very interesting. All right, Adam Warlock. He got that hefty nerf at the beginning of this season, right? I'm pretty sure they made him even slower. I can't remember where I put him last time. I really can't. But based off of just my opinion alone, I'm going to go B. Look, he can be really good, but I think you kind of need to have like a Luna Snow with him or like a Sue with him or maybe a third healer even. He can be very good, but he's got to be paired up with, like one of those. All right, Black Panther, C. Yeah, I just don't think he really does a lot, to be honest, but I put him high up in my skill tier list because it does take a decent amount of skill to play as him. But you just don't see much of him in Season 2. Comparing him to everybody else, I don't think he's high up when you compare him to everybody else. All right, Black Widow, I think D. It's like they haven't even touched her, really. Not really. She doesn't really do much still. Look, if she gets a big buff, yeah, I'll move her up. Definitely. She's one of the characters that I've barely seen in games still. All right, Hulk. He's got the new team up with Namor. I'm putting him A or S. I'm putting him in S, man. And he also got the movement buff. Hulk is still, I think, one of the better tanks in the game. He's kind of crazy, man. He's kind of crazy. Especially with that new team up with Namor. If you have both of those somehow without that being banned, yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts. Hulk, I think, is deserving of an S tier title. I'll put him up there. Captain America, I'm going to put it A. His survivability is like the most talked about thing with him. He's got that new team up with Bucky, which I actually really like. And it obviously makes sense. I think Cap is A tier. He even has it on his helmet, bro. Come on. He can last so freaking long on the point, and if you can do that little like animation cancel combo, whatever you want to call it, when he's constantly sprinting and using his shield, it does go kind of crazy. Cloak and Dagger, I'm gonna do B. Kind of fallen off a little bit, not gonna lie. Other healers I feel like have come in and taken her place. This was Season 0. Yeah, I'd say she's pretty much up there. Season 1, yeah, I'd say she's pretty much up there. Or them, I should say. But yeah, I think B, probably a good fit when you compare her and him to everybody else. It was a bad one. I'd say he was either A or S, but I think I'm going to put him in B. And it sucks to do that, because Strange was probably one of the best tanks, if not the best. The nerf is insane, though. The nerf is insane. But he's still pretty good. He's still pretty decent, I think. I still like to use him. I was using him a little bit before the season. I liked him. Then he got nerfed. I don't see that much of a huge difference, but he's definitely not as good as before. But he does have that new team up with Wanda, so I guess that can help. All right, Groot, S tier, bro. I mean, come on, man. Groot is probably the most broken tank in the game right now. He's probably the most banned tank in the game, if not the most banned character. If there's a good Groot on the team, he completely changes the game. I've experienced it very recently. I think Groot, S tier, he's also one of the best tanks, if not the best tank. I gotta get rid of this row. There's no E in this. All right, Hawkeye. Hawkeye's tough. I'll put him B as well. Yeah. Again, if you have a really good Hawkeye on your team, I mean, they're hitting almost every shot. I like Hawkeye. I've used him a little bit. I think B tier is about right. Right in the middle, nice and snug. Okay, Hela. A. Hela's A. Gotten better over the seasons as well. Hela's kind of crazy, man. If you don't know this, she does a ton of damage. She does so much damage. Like, if you hit a headshot, man, it is over. And that ult is kind of crazy. Of course, there's ways to counter it, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, she can be played at high ranks very well, too. You do see it a lot. Okay, Iron Fist. I'll probably put him at B as well. He got freaking buffed somehow. I have no idea how. I'm going to put him at B. And then Iron Man, both the irons. Iron Man, I'm probably going to do C. All right, Jeff, I'm also going to put at C. I feel like he's always been C. I feel like he's always been at a C tier. You know, not too high, not too low. He's right in the middle. Yeah, yeah. And then Loki, S tier. We know Loki's kind of crazy. He's been kind of crazy since season 1.5. S tier. Gotta be, man. You see him everywhere, especially at high ranks. S tier, which is crazy. I never would have thought I'd put him in S tier, but it's true. Okay, and then Luna Snow as well, S tier. I really don't need to explain it much. She's just an all-round amazing character. Luna Snow S tier seems about right. She's always going to be up there, man. I still stand by the fact that that ult lasts way too long. Way too long. I can genuinely see that being nerfed in the future. We'll have to wait and see. All right, Magik, I think I'm also going to slot right in the B tier. You know, she's one of those characters along with the rest of these that are, they're good, you know, but you look at the rest and you just don't think Magik is going to be A or S tier. You think B tier is probably the good spot. But again, if she can get into that back line, bro, pray for God. Pray for mercy. All right, Magneto, man, my boy, my main S tier. He has got to be one of the best tanks as well. You'll notice that most of the best characters in this game are Vanguards. They're so fun to play, and they really do. I think they do the most work, like strategically, like technically. I'm pretty sure Vanguards do the most work. They make the space, they protect the back line, all that stuff. They can do it all, man. Vanguards can do it all, and Magneto is one of those that really can do that. He can bubble people. His ult absorbs a shit ton of damage and stuff like that. I think Magneto is such an important Vanguard, bro, and I think that's why he's one of the best. So S tier seems very fitting. Okay, Mantis, when played correctly, I think B tier as well is a good spot. I used to main Mantis. She's my only Lord. I'll be completely honest with that. I would put her C tier, but over time I've realized you don't really do as much healing with her as you'd think, because she can't do much healing anymore, really. So you kind of have to prioritize her damage buffs and all that stuff. So when taking that into account, she's actually not as bad as I previously thought. I was only thinking about the healing, but then you think, okay, well, if she's not really supposed to heal as much as the others, then she'll do the damage. And when she's doing the damage, she's actually pretty decent. So I'll put her at B. All right, Moon Knight, after the recent buff, he's kind of decent. I'm still going to stick him at B, man. You're going to see a majority of the characters in B. Okay, Namor, A tier, bro. This guy is kind of crazy now with the freaking team up with Hulk. That Gamma Squid is insanity. If you guys want to see me play with that, go search up the video. It is up there. Yeah, he's kind of nuts. But I think Namor was always a good DPS. I really do. I definitely got to play him more. I think he might be my main DPS. I've been kind of scattered with the DPS faction or category, whatever. But I think I'm leaning towards Namor now, especially with that team up. But even without it, I think I like him most. I think he's still pretty good without it. So A tier. A tier. I think that team up really carries him up there, though. All right, Penni Parker. Oh, man, this is tough because I'll be completely honest. I've barely played as her. I don't really know where to put her. I'm just going to say D. She did get that slight buff. But it's Penni Parker, bro. I don't know. Sorry to the Penni Parker mains. I'm just not really sure where to put her. I don't know. I just don't think she's that good. I really don't. She's easy to hit. I'm going to be completely honest, man. All right, Psylocke. Hey, bro. And I didn't even mention the freaking team up with Emma Frost that Magneto has and also Psylocke. Crazy. Crazy. You can literally make a clone of yourself as Magneto. You can bubble the clone. Or you can put the shield up with the clone. It's unbelievable. And Psylocke has that now too. She can clone herself as well. That's madness. So A tier for sure for Psylocke. She was always good though. She used to be my main DPS. Kind of steered away from her a little bit though. Recently. But yeah, Psylocke, man, if you can get those combos down, crazy. Crazy. A tier I think is very deserving. Rocket is also up next. S tier. We all know why. That buff to his ult. I was calling for that. It's crazy. It's crazy. They did nerf his dashes though, which I've heard is really damning. But when you look past that, man, Rocket is kind of insane now, bro. He heals much quicker. His ult doesn't give as much of a damage boost as it used to, but it gives you bonus health now. It's wild, man. It is wild. He has jumped up from like a C or a D all the way up to a freaking S, bro. He's crazy now. He's probably the best healer in the game. What a comeback. It's nuts. It's nuts. Wanda, it's tough. It's tough. I'll do C. She's got that team up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't had the chance to use her yet. Team up's very good. It definitely boosted her up a lot. That team up's going to carry her up like it did for Namor, in my opinion. C's a good spot. C's a good spot. All right, Spidey. A or B? I really don't know. I'll just do A. It's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. Team up's amazing. All the combos, you know, of course. And then just the character in general. His ability to move so quickly back to point. You take all that stuff into account, and he really is A tier. Honestly, if by the end of this there's no F, I'll remove the category. All right, Squirrel freaking Girl, bro. I'm going to put at D. She's not that bad. We're going to put her at F, right? But come on, man. Squirrel Girl, she really doesn't do, or you don't have to do jack shit with her. Really, you really don't. All that splash damage and everything. The ult does its own thing. D tier, man. There's nothing required for it. All right, Star-Lord. That's a tough one, man. I'm thinking B for him as well. Part of me wants to put him at A. Yeah, fuck it. A. Whatever, bro. Screw it. He is very good, I will admit. His ult, I've always called skillless. I will stand by that. But I think he's not that bad, man. I really don't think he's that bad. I hate him. I hate playing against him. But when you think about it, man, Star-Lord is pretty decent. All right, Storm for me is either B or A. I'm going to do B. I just feel like I don't see that team up anymore, though. I know Johnny Storm's very good now. Storm, I'm going to put at B. When I think of all the other characters in the B tier, I think she fits in there pretty well. Punisher, I'm going to do C as well. Yeah, I'm going to do C. He still has a team up, so that's good. Other than that, same old Punisher. I think C is probably a good spot. Probably a good spot. All right, Thor. He got that that health buff, but you just don't see much of him anymore. He's also a tough one, man. And I know a lot of people actually aren't liking Thor as much this season. I will be generous and put him at AC because I don't think he's as terrible as other people say. But then again, I don't think he's that. You just don't see him anymore. He's not the trend anymore. I'll be generous and put him at C though. All right, Venom. Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Venom is nuts. I've always thought Venom is very good. You got a good Venom, I think you're set. That said, A tier for my boy Venom. For my boy Eddie Brock. I just think he's always been good. He's always been good. He was very good when he did the amplifier combo into his ult and all that stuff, right? Even with that nerfed, I think he's still good. And he's still very effective. All right, Bucky, I think also A tier. We know why, man. We know why. The again. His ults, the whole thing, A tier. I think so. He can literally fuck you up so bad, bro. He cancels everything. It's crazy. A tier. A tier for Bucky. All right, Wolverine. He's still so effective, man. He's still so effective. I'll give him an A tier as well. All right, Emma goddamn Frost, bro. Emma fucking Frost. She's kind of nuts. She's kind of nuts. But I'm torn where to put her. S or A. I'll do A. It's still early. But she's kind of fucking insane. The fact that she can cancel so many ults is unbelievable. With the choke slam, the combos you can hit with her as well. Yeah, kind of crazy. I'll do A tier. All right, the thing. I'm going to put A tier as well, man. He's very, very good. The one thing about him that I love is that he can't be moved. He's very good, man. He's very good. The Thing has always been good. I think he's always been high up on my list for tiers. Yeah. I'm giving the Thing an A. All right, Reed Richards, man. This guy has bumped his way up all the way. This guy has bumped his way up all the way from D to B, in my opinion. I just made a video on him, why he could be the new meta. He's kind of nuts, man. He's kind of nuts. He got some really good buffs, and his survivability is still so crazy. Still, I think he's still decent. I do think he's actually pretty decent now. I'm seeing a lot more of him as well. All right, Johnny Storm is an A tier, man. His buff is kind of nuts now, man. I know you guys should know what it is. He's kind of crazy. He's kind of crazy. I think he gets the bonus health when he slams down now. I'm pretty sure his projectiles travel to their destination faster. He's kind of nuts now. I've yet to try him, but I've watched plenty of stuff on him. I know he's kind of crazy. And of course, he does still have that team up with Storm. Johnny Storm, definitely A tier. All right, and then my woman Sue, to round it out, S tier, bro. She's probably one of the best healers in the game. She got that slight nerf to her shields, but it doesn't really do much. It's not really noticeable. She's still as effective. Her and Magneto are both my main, so there is some bias up there. But even with bias aside, I still think she's absolutely unbelievable. Just what she can do in game, man, is just so good. Going invisible and everything like that. Pushing away enemies, pushing away ults when they're coming in. So good. She can take down characters when they're flying with her one ability. Yeah, Sue's got to be up there, man. And yeah, I think that's actually my tier list. I think it's done. I'm going to delete the F tier because I don't even think any hero right now, hero or villain, is deserving of an F tier. There it is. There it is. There's my official tier list. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you might disagree. It's tough always, man. It really is. It's still kind of early too. That's why I was unsure about this video, but yeah, I had to make it. It was time. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is pretty decent. And yeah, see you on the next one.